Hi, my name is Vijay Shetty. I'm talking to you to talk about my PEHEL or my first move or my start with theatre. Before I talk of that, I have not been on stage as much as behind it for many years. So I had three sort of starts. In the sense, the first two, you could call them false alarms or false starts. The first time it happened when I was in grade 3, third standard. I was in an all-boys Jesuit run school, and we had the annual function. And in those days, everyone wouldn't get selected like what happens today. The few boys, the teachers' favorites would get selected, and I wasn't one of the teachers' favorites, but I was lucky enough to get selected. And we were in what was called a butterfly dance, and I had to basically carry mama's saris and put them across and stand on and wave on stage. But just before, some weeks before the show, I fell ill with chicken pox, and 2 or 3 days before the show I recovered, but my teachers told me that I was still not well enough. Maybe I'd infect others, so I wasn't allowed to go on stage. The second time it so happened that it was in grade 5, and it was a fancy dress competition organized by some association which my father belonged to, and my father and mother dressed me up as a madman, and I won the third prize. In fact, there were only 3 people, so someone had to win the third prize, right? So I won the third prize, and I moved along in life. And much later, somewhere around college, when I was around 22 years old, I was at the Alliance Française studying French. And I'd been studying French for around 6 months when my professor, Marcel Bertrand, told me that, listen, there's an audition going on for a French play. Why don't you go for it? I said, listen, Marcel, I've just been studying French for 6 months and I can barely speak it. He said, no, you speak very well. And I told him, I'm not an actor. He said, what does it matter? If you win, if you get into the audition, then you will be taken to France. The play will probably go to France, and there are a lot of girls there. I said, but I can't. He said, why don't you try? So I did try, and I got in, and I did that play, and the play went to France, and I came back and I got involved in theatre. That's where it started, and it's not ended yet. So that's all I have to say. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay at home, and be in isolation at least till this thing, the COVID fear, dries down. Thank you. Bye.